Hi guys and ghouls, so today I have another another boot themed video for you. I have got so many of these boot themed videos to actually edit, but this one is one of my favourite pairs of boots, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is one that you'll see before the rest. So basically I spent another £140 on shoes. I know. Basically, I bought a pair of slip-on Doc Martens from the Doc Marten website in the Christmas sales, and it was the first time I'd actually bought proper Doc Martens. Before then I'd had loads of rip-off pairs, and I've always loved the aesthetic of Doc Martens. It was just the price tag which I didn't really like. So I got some in the Christmas sale, and they are honestly the comfiest shoes I've ever worn in my entire life. I still wear them pretty much daily, even though I've been buying a lot more boots. And then from buying that pair I ended up buying the limited edition Halloween spider boots, which I will leave a link down below because I did a full review video of those. Now I do love them. I am still wearing them in. They are taking so long, but they are slowly getting there. But honestly, I think it's because my first pair I bought are so comfortable that I'm just like, I'll wear the comfy ones, and then I don't wear my spiderweb ones out as much as I should. However, that didn't stop me buying another pair of Doc Martens. So basically I was at school and I was just thinking about these boots. Now I had seen these boots on Dolls Kill. I'm pretty sure I'd seen them on the Doc Marten website at the time, and I was like, yo, these are cute. I like these boots. But I didn't actually buy them because I went for like the Halloween ones and also the slip-on ones. These boots were also not in the sale when I saw them, which kind of put me off as well. But the more I thought about it, the more my brain would not let these boots go, and all I could think about from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to sleep are these boots. My brain is very much like this. If there is something that I am obsessing over, I cannot sleep until I have it. It's a real addiction and issue of mine. But I got them anyway, because it was a struggle. Basically, by the time I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get them, I've got like £150 in my bank account, I can buy them, I'll just spend all my money on more boots. Basically, by the time I'd done that, I went on the Doc Marten website and they were sold out. I went on the Dolls Kill website and they were sold out. And I looked everywhere and they were sold out. So I looked on Facebook Marketplace, I looked on Depop, I looked on eBay, I looked on Amazon, and basically they did have them in my size, but there was like little things that were wrong. These are the boots I wanted were the Molly ones. They do also have Jaden, I think is what they're called. They have Jaden ones, but I didn't like them as much because I liked the really big eyelets on the boots I'm about to show you, and all the ones which were second hand people were selling for like 160, 170, and I was like, yo, that's second hand, why are they going up in price from the original price? I then eventually found a pair on Office, which is a shoe company which we have in England. I'm not sure if they're elsewhere. And I was like, yo, these will do. They were 130 on there and they had one left of my size. So I was like, yes, get in my basket. So I bought them. I also got some student discount, which was fabulous. And I was at the time talking to a lady who was selling them on Depop. So I was like, nah, I don't need them anymore. Like, I don't need your escalated prices. I can get them new. So I was like, yo, thanks for your time, but bye. And literally as I said goodbye to this lady, I got a message from Office saying that they had made a mistake and there wasn't actually any of my size, which was great. So they offered to give them to me in a bigger size, which I was like, fab, just what I wanted. Like some shoes that don't fit me. Definitely. If it had been clothing, like if they'd said like, oh, we only have this dress in a size up from what you wanted, then I probably would have got it. Probably not a size down. I ended up trolling the whole internet and I came across this site, Lazy Oaf. I know that Doc Marten and Lazy Oaf do lots of collaborations, and they did have a few boots on there. Now they were slightly more expensive. I believe these were 140 from Lazy Oaf, I'm pretty sure, or around that area anyway. So they were slightly expensive than the ones I found in Office, but at that time I did not care. I just wanted them. I had already failed to buy them from Office and I was just kind of losing my marbles a bit. Anyway, I ordered from them. The delivery was hella quick. It got hit in 2 days. And they came in this Doc Marten box. It did come, I don't know if I saved it. Oh, I did, maybe. Did I save it? It just came in like a blue wrapper. Oh yeah, I did. And it also came with this cute thing that says, "Hello, Elizabeth," which was great. I love how they use my full name. That's fantastic. And then inside was just kind of pictures of other like Lazy Oaf clothing. It says thank you for shopping with us, and then they have like all the information about returning them and stuff. No, it doesn't have the price on there, but yeah, it was really nice. I thought that was really cute that they personalized it. Obviously they just took my name off of my like PayPal account, but it was really nice of them, and I definitely felt like this was a very high brand company. You can tell that everything they sell is good quality just from like the letter they send you. But yeah, they sent me text updates and everything. So these boots came in this bag. They were wrapped in the Doc Marten paper. And they did come with the label. Oddly enough, the label wasn't actually attached to the shoes, but this says glitter finish. This product has been finished with a delicate glitter coating to keep your item at its best. Try not to rub, scuff or polish this material as glitter particles may come off. The glitter may also discolor if it gets wet. So these are kind of high maintenance boots. These are not like it's raining outside, let's slosh around boots. These are like I'm going somewhere fancy and I want my feet to sparkle. So yes, that was that. They did also come with spare laces because the laces that come on the boots are ribbons, which is amazing. They do also come with like regular Doc Marten shoelaces in case you're not the ribbon kind of gal. Craziness if you ask me, because ribbons are everything. So yeah, the box just says on the side that these are Molly glitter boots. Glitter 0.3 millimeter. No idea what that's all about. Quad retro. And that's pretty much all it says. So let's get to the boot calls. Here are the glorious boots which I bought. They are shimmering to the gods. I had watched one review that there was on YouTube, and as the lady said in that review, which I will leave down below, the pictures do not do this justice. I'm not sure if my camera will do this justice, but these are glittery. These are everything. And they do have, as I said, the ribboned fronts to them, which I just have been tying in a bow and then like tucking down the side. They do also have a lovely chunky platform to the bottom of them, and they are beautiful. So obviously both of these shoes are the same because it's a pair of shoes, and they are a bit more like classic Doc Marten to the ones I have already. So I've kind of got the slip-on ones which have like the classic sole to them, but other than that I like slip-on ones. I've got my spiderweb ones which are like the classic shape, but of course they're covered in spiderwebs, and then these bits are green. So this I'd say is probably the closest I have to like an actual official looking, not official, like an original looking Doc Marten, because it's got the right sort of shape. It does have the yellow stitching around it, but then the actual bottom is platformed. This platform doesn't look that big, but when you're wearing it, it does give you quite a lot of extra height. Now these boots are quite heavy. I'm not gonna lie to you, they are kind of on the heavier side. But once you have put them on and adjusted to them, I'd say it takes about 5 minutes to adjust. They feel fine. Now the actual material of these boots is really strange. So these are a vegan material. I am 99% sure these are vegan, but please, if you are very, very like strict about those things, please do just research that a little bit more before you buy them. But I'm 99% sure that this is like a synthetic, well, it was called leather, but I can tell you nothing about this is leather. Like this is like a material that's glittery. Now it does say to be careful of the glitter coming off, but I'm gonna show you the test that I was just doing. I was just checking that I wasn't just dreaming it. You can rub these boots and literally no glitter comes off on your hand. So like I'm literally rubbing it, like as you can see, no glitter. So this glitter does not come off that easily. I do have like a few little scuffs here, which is a bit annoying, but I feel I'm just going to take like a little damp cloth and like try and smooth that off, and I think it'll be fine. But overall, where these are so glittery, you can't even really tell the scuffs when you're wearing them. Now, as you can see, it does have the ribbon that goes down the front, and then we come to the glitter. But the material, as I said, is like a soft material. It's really, really soft and squishy. And then the inside, I'm really not sure how well it will show, is like a padded soft material. It's honestly so soft inside. So it definitely is not reminiscent of the kind of leather Doc Marten boot that we have got used to. As you can see, this has 8 eyelets up each side. No, it doesn't. I completely just lied to you. It has 6. And the eyelets are very large, as you can see, and I love that look. I love the big eyelets. Now, the other Jaden ones, I think they're called, the main difference is that they look the same. They've got the platform, but I think the Jaden ones have 8 eyelets. They're the same height, but the eyelets are smaller, and it does have a zip down the inside of the boot. Now, I was kind of tempted by the zip because I am lazy AF at putting on boots, but I was like, yo, I love this big kind of thing. These are going to be effort to put on if they've got zips or not, so I might as well just spend an extra time tying this into a bow. Now, I think that these are super comfy inside. They're very warm. As I said, they're quite chunky, and they do have that kind of bounce feeling, which Doc Marten do so often sell their shoes with. It does say on their actual tagline that they are soles bouncing, with soles bouncing. So I definitely say that these are like comfy when you put them on. Now, I have a few pros and cons to tell you about these boots. So I'm going to start off with my pros. They look absolutely gorgeous. Also, they are made beautifully, as always, very, very nicely finished. Pro is that like this glitter is not coming off as much as like it makes out to. I think they just have to say that to be careful, but honestly, this glitter seems amazing. It hasn't come off really at any point. Even like this scuffy point here, I can see that the glitter is still kind of right like there. I think it's more the mud that was scuffy, but anyway, that's also a pro of mine. These are very sturdy. These are very warm as well, which is like a pro when you're in England and it's freezing all the time. And yeah, I just love them. I think that they are definitely a more formal Doc Marten. Like, this is something I'd wear with a dress on a night out, kind of a Doc Marten, but at the same time you can wear them a bit more casual. I have worn these with jeans and with a skirt, and they work like equally well. And a pro as well is that they also give you alternate shoelaces, so I feel like the ribbons give it a very feminine look, but you can switch it out for the regular shoelaces to give it a bit more of an everyday look if you're not feeling like you're the kind of person who wants ribbons and glitter daily. Although I want ribbons and glitter daily, so I don't think I'll ever be switching mine out. Now, potential cons is I have heard that some people say that their ribbon gets all like shredded by the glitter. I have heard that twice now, that people have moaned that their ribbon got shredded by the glitter, but honestly, like, I've had no problem with my ribbons at all. I've been pulling them and like loosening them up and pulling them tight, and I've had no problem with it catching on the glitter. So I'm not sure if they've improved their ribbons. I'm not sure if maybe the people who were making those original reviews had slight defects or something, but I haven't personally had that issue, but I did feel like I needed to mention it just because I had heard it twice. But for me, it's not too much of an issue, and they do give you the extra shoelaces just in case that does happen. Also, another slight negative to these, which is more to do with the wearing in process, is these are an actual bugger to try and wear in, because this bit here, I've talked to like 4 people who have said the exact same thing. Just this bit above the foot is really tight, so like when you put your hand in, you can feel that there is like a join, like a, I was gonna say a hem, it's not like a hem, it's just like a seam, that's it really. There is a seam that runs across here, and I'm not gonna lie, it is quite uncomfortable. It is getting slightly more like, I don't want to say bearable, but it's getting like nicer to wear the more I wear them, but it's definitely a case of wearing them in, because like these are a really nice material, a really soft material. I didn't have any problems with the actual material needing to like bend and wear in, but it's more just this front bit stretching out. Also con, which I have learnt from the hard way, is these give you horrendous blisters because the bottom part of these are very heavy, like they are heavy. When you walk, your heel does kind of slip a bit, because I don't tie these really tight, I just tie them how I would once they were kind of worn in, if that makes sense. I don't like cut off my blood circulation, especially as it is kind of tighter here, and it does mean that my heels were kind of sliding around in the back, and I swear I wore these all day and I was fine, and it was literally walking to my car, it was just this bit here. I got 2 massive blisters which have nearly gone, so once these are gone I'll get back to wearing these in, but I usually find once I've had 1 blister I'm okay. But yeah, that was my other con, but I think wearing boots in isn't really a con because you have to do it anyway. But other than that, amazing quality. It's got that anti like slip bottom. I can tell you these bottoms are anti-slip because my other Doc Martens with this type of sole on them, I wore them out in the snow yesterday and I was like sliding all around, well trying to slide all around, and it was just like gripping on so amazingly. So they definitely have some kind of amazing grip technology going on there. But these are the Molly boots. As I said, they retail around 100 to, I'd say about 120 to 150 pounds. I got them in a size 5. I am a size 5 in 80% of shoes. If shoes do sell at 5.5, I always go up that half size just because I have wide feet. But with Doc Martens, I buy a size 5 and my feet fit in fine. It is tight across there, but I don't think that's to do with my wide feet. I think that is just to do with the make of the boot. But overall, they are gorgeous. I am so pleased with them, and I'm really excited to wear them out. I was hoping to wear them to London Edge, but unfortunately my blisters were still blistering at the time, so I thought it's probably best since London Edge was a lot of walking. But yeah, I'm so happy with these, and I'm just really tempted to buy them in velvet now basically, but resisting the urge because I have told myself I need to break in these boots and my spiderweb boots before I buy any more boots. These are the Molly platform glitter boots, and I love them so much. I will leave links down below to where I bought these off of Lazy Oaf because they did have pretty much every size, and links to anywhere else which I can find that has them in stock, because you may be able to pick them up in your size there as well. So thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions, comments, please do leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!